Hey guys, welcome back to PC Perspective. We're here for a very informal event, the launch of the Crysis 3 multiplayer beta. Not the full game release. We're going to have a game stream for that, I can assure you. When's that supposed to come out? February 13th? 19th, something like that. So it'll be coming up pretty soon, but I think a lot of people were interested in getting their hands on the beta, which if you're watching this and you didn't know, if you have Origin installed, if you go to the store, and then you bring up the demos section, you should be able to access the Crysis 3 beta right here. And it's free. You don't have to pre-order it. You don't have to do any of that kind of stuff to actually play it. All you have to do is have Origin installed and you can give it a shot, which I did a little bit earlier today. So that's all we're going to do. If you want to sign on, if you've already downloaded it and you want to try it out, just go ahead and add me. Inside Crysis 3, add Ryan Shrout, all one word, very easy, to the friends list, and we can, I don't know how the party system works or anything like that, so probably group up and that kind of thing. So let's jump on into the game and see what we have there. I did play around a little bit today, nothing too dramatic. We should have, I think I opened up Frap, so we should have a frame rate counter going up there. Now, we're probably going to have to enable VSync. I'll start off with VSync disabled, just to kind of get an idea of what the frame rate is looking like. But we'll turn it off for the majority of it while we're actually just doing the gameplay part, because it tends to add a lot of tearing to the game. So let's skip through this. The first time you play this video, which is like 3 minutes long, you do have to watch the entirety of it. It's an ad for their Hunter Edition Crysis 3, which gives you some perks or day one stuff. I don't know. So go here. You have to log into your Origin account again inside the Crynet systems. And are we getting game audio? Not getting anything on my side.
There's no game audio. You're good.
Should be something here, right? There it is. So let's go ahead and jump through the options. I don't know how much of this will change between now and final release. You can see here we're running at 1080p, basically because of our streaming configuration. We can actually stream a little bit higher than this, but just to make sure everything's smooth. Full screen, anti-aliasing modes, there's actually quite a bit in here. So there's FXAA, SMAA, TXAA, and MSAA. MSAA is the standard kind of multi-sample anti-aliasing that we're all used to. TXAA is kind of the NVIDIA based stuff. I don't know what the SMAA is yet. I didn't have a chance to look that up. And then FXAA is kind of the post-processing. Our system we're running on is actually, it just happens to be whatever we were running in the test bed today, the GTX 680 on our Sandy Bridge E platform. So I went ahead and enabled TXAA medium. And I was actually playing this at 2560 by 1440. And it was pretty playable in that way too. So I'll just go ahead and keep that. And I'll go ahead and turn VSync off, and then we'll apply that. Okay. Now in the advanced graphics section, this is where we get all of the game effects. And again, I don't know how much this will change. And I really don't have a whole lot of detail on them yet. But we got particles, post-processing, shading, shadows, water, anisotropic filtering. From what I've been told, the little bit I've been told, the ones that will affect your performance the most are obviously anti-aliasing, but then water, and I think post-processing was maybe second there. And texture resolution really depends on what kind of memory you have, how much memory you have in your graphics card. And motion blur, I don't know if that affects performance. It's more of a preference thing. I'm not a huge fan of motion blur just by itself, so I'm just going to leave that at medium. And obviously, if it's a Crytek game, you have to have lens flares, so we'll leave that on there. Everything else is pretty standard. Mouse sensitivity, I should probably turn that up some. And there you go. So that's pretty much all we have for settings. Some sound. Yeah, and all that's good for what we have. So now in multiplayer, it's only a multiplayer beta. It's only 2 maps, and it's only 2 game types. If you go to PCPer.com and you look at that post, we actually had embedded a video that came from Crytek, give you a little bit more information on those game types and those specific maps. And it's not a whole lot of content on it. Obviously, they want to make sure you're there. That's why they have this pre-order link in the game right here, so you have ample opportunity to know how to get there. Player profile, nothing special there. Kind of, I guess, was Battlefield really the first one to do something like this, where they kind of have this conglomerate of stats? Probably not. Call of Duty maybe would have done it too, but you can see here, you know, what your unlocks are, what my favorite weapon has been, how bad I've played over the last 5 matches, things like that. And I can go to leaderboards that way. So I'm only the 32,113th player that's played today. That's all right. There's still people below me, so. And then if you go to join matches, this is where you get your server browser. All these servers that I know of are being hosted and kind of controlled by Crytek. I don't know if, of a way that you can host your own game or anything like that. So you've got Crash Site and you've got Hunter. You've got 2 maps. You've got Airport and Museum. And then everything else is pretty standard. 16 players maximum for PC. I think that's going to be 12 on the consoles when that comes out. But let's just go ahead back here and let's do a quick match. And here you can select if you want to play Hunter or not. Hunter is last man standing type multiplayer, and the other version is kind of like not capture the flag, King of the Hill, locate a space on a map, hold it for as long as possible, gather points. And then Crash Site is, oh wait, no, that's the actual mode there. Okay, so Crash Site is the other one. Hunter is the last man standing. This is the team-based capture. So I'll just go ahead and let's just look for some Crash Site stuff, and we'll do auto connect there. Now, I don't know, there is VoIP support on this, so I don't know what you're going to hear necessarily. No, I'm not running SLI. Somebody in the chat room is saying I'm not running SLI. No, I don't know what kind of frame rate I'm going to get, actually. I don't think I had Fraps open at 1080p. I want to play Airport. Let's play. I'm going to vote for Airport. I still don't hear anything in my earpiece. There we go. Okay, and if the audio gets too loud, the game audio gets too loud for you guys, say it in the chat room or whatever, either one, and we'll take note. So here you go. The game actually loads pretty quick. From Origin, it loads pretty quick. Once you're actually in the game, my experiences so far have been pretty good. Here's your kind of, I'm guessing when the final game ships, you'll be able to adjust your loadout, but right now they're just kind of giving you standard ones. You have your assault, you have your scout, it has your shotgun. The assault has like an assault rifle. Sniper has a sniper rifle, as you would expect. Secondary, you have just a pistol. Everybody just has a pistol. And then you have your gunner, which is like your machine gunner. And apparently you get rocket launchers, which sounds awesome. I'm just going to go ahead and start as an assault and go from there. And we'll see how bad the tearing is here. But just standing still, we're getting about 40 to 45 frames per second. With VSync off. Like I said, I'll go ahead and run around here for a little bit and see what our oh damn it, see what our frame rates are, and then I'll go and turn on VSync, and we can just kind of play for a little bit and see how often I get demolished. Yeah, here we go. So it seems to be staying pretty steady, close to the 40, 45 range. Yeah, there it just dipped below 40 for the first time as I look out upon a lot of the stuff here. Let's see, I'm gonna kick that for no reason. I don't think I threw that grenade all the way up. the V button for what do you call it? Melee was really far away for me from WASD. So again, this is a single GTX 680. It also is the new driver that NVIDIA just came out with today. I know AMD just came out with a new driver, but I didn't have a chance to download and install that one. That's why we're still using this NVIDIA card right now as well. And I guess it was officially announced today that this was going to be a NVIDIA, or I'm sorry, an AMD Gaming Evolved title. So I don't know. We may see pack-ins. We may see bundles. We'll definitely see a lot of marketing built around this game. And there we go. I gotta stop talking while I play too. And like I said, if anybody wants to join in, you can see up there in the top left-hand corner, my username is just my name. It's one of those things you kind of wish you had done differently a long time ago with Origin. Oh well. So I don't know if you guys have any other questions on. Yeah, we may see an AMD live giveaway. I hope so. We'll see if they if it turns out to be something they want to do. I hope so. I think I just saw Knight Rider. See in here? So I can kick this car out. I was playing better than this earlier today, guys. Promise. Uh-oh. See, now there is this big walker. Oh yeah, get this foam pole or tree branch or whatever it is. I figure if my gun hasn't been a good weapon, this tree branch will probably be amazing. Run away! Not fast enough. Everybody can see what it looks like to kill me through the kill cam. So I would say the frame rate is acceptable to play at 1080p. Although maybe if I played at 60, I would be twice as good. I don't know. But obviously, when we're at 40 or just below 40, when I turn on VSync, we're basically going to be locked at 30. So that'll give you an idea of kind of where you're at in performance. And you know, some people are going to complain. Get that guy. Some people are going to complain about you know, needing a GTX 680 to play very high settings. Above 30 frames per second, and needing a GTX 690 if you want to go, you know, to 60 frames. But I'll reiterate my stance that I believe that these types of games are necessary to really push software development and hardware development in the direction that we want it to go. We want better looking games. We want. Oh, I got a gun I have no idea how to use. This should be good. Oh, and the match ends. Unbelievable. So, I think these types of games need to be made. I'll go ahead and turn on VSync now. In order to push hardware vendors to release faster stuff. And then other game developers will take advantage of that hardware, whereas they might not be willing to push the boundaries that Crytek tends to do. That Battlefield 3 did, that, great, I just got the award spanked, which means no kills for a match. I think it's better all around. So, you know, obviously it all depends on how good of a game it is as well, and even multiplayer, it's really hard to judge it based on just these two maps and these two game types. So, but I have been a fan of the single player stuff. So here's Airport. This is the other map. I think it's a little bit more visually impressive. So we'll see. Sure. Did I not enable VSync? Maybe I didn't. There we go. So now our frame rate will be stuck at 30, which I could lower some image quality settings and stuff if I wanted to get, higher frame rate. But I wanted to show, especially since we're streaming this, and recording it, I wanted to be able to record as high an image quality as possible. And I really am not a fan of frame rate on multiplayer. Or I'm sorry, motion blur. Man. Oh, it wasn't even the guy right up on me that killed me. Huh. How's the game audio level for you guys in the chat? There is this weird, obviously graphical glitch. You can see on like the roots coming through that tree. there's this weird kind of edging issue that looks like it's an anti-aliasing problem, because when you at some angles, I can't get it to happen now. There, see the grass up top. If I go away from it, it's not, we don't have that problem. When as soon as I scroll up, we do. And if you disable anti-aliasing completely, that tends to go away. Hey, I got one. But it's so far actually in TXAA, MSAA, and SMAA. We've seen it, but FXAA doesn't seem to have the problem. That's a pretty cool effect. They don't react as well as I would like, but it's a good visual effect. That's not good.
Don't let the hostiles occupy it. They got the crash site.
Oh, that's not good. If you get on top of these things, you can eject them out of it. Ugh. Game audio is low, they said. If we turn up just a little bit more. You got it.
Enemies moving through the crash plane. We have the crash site.
Alright. The incinerator. Where's that walking thing now?
David, hands that radar. Watch your back. We got it. Pod's becoming volatile. Fall back.
Oh man.
Another pod incoming.
Flamethrower.
Engaging clear.
I feel like I did my part.
They got it.
Let's try turning off that.
Enemy Pinger on the move.
Things definitely look different that way. You can kind of tell. It looked, I don't know what you would call it. I can't figure out how to change. I want to change my battle type, my loadout. in the middle of the game, but I figured out that key yet. And also I need to change crouch to control. That needs to happen. I'd say visually it's pretty impressive though. Even, you know, if you take this kind of weird, see that weird white kind of patterning on it, but as soon as I turn a little bit too far, it goes away. Very odd. That's why they have betas. Guy's just destroying me. See, I want that gun type. There we go, change equipment. Yeah. Grenade behind me. Agreed. I'm not a frequenter of the Crysis multiplayer, so the suit powers. I haven't even seen one of the modules.
They got it. Holy shit, they have a forward. Look out.
Has anybody else played this yet? Maybe better than me? Oh, yes, 31,000 people. Hey, look, points. Nope. Now the whole screen looks like that. I definitely need to fix that. This one's over, isn't it? 150? Or does it go to 200 now?
Where the hell are you going?
Away! Water does look good. Oh, that makes it so much worse. Eek. Auto mute. Let's not pretend there were highlights game. Let's move on. So we'll maybe play one more match of that, and we'll try the hunter method, which is the king of the hill option. Mute that Knight Rider guy. The museum level seems smaller. I guess they're probably about the same size, but the museum one doesn't seem to, it doesn't have tunnels, it doesn't have a lot of that same kind of stuff. I got emails from both NVIDIA and AMD today talking about, hey, here's our drivers. This is in no way indicative of final game performance. Everybody was very adamant to talk about that. So I am curious how much more intense maybe the single player campaign will be versus the multiplayer. Let's try that. Spaghetti is cool, sir. Well, unless you make bad spaghetti. The Green Lantern with 3s instead of E's.
Dropship coming in. Head to the crash site.
Oh, overjumped.
Get ready.
Oh, finally. Saw you. Is there a grenade indicator I'm just not seeing on the screen? So that's at least a couple of times. At least. The rest of that map looks so cool, I want to go explore it. Oh!
Copy, copy.
Shot me through the
Bring in a new pod. Get towards position.
airplane. Ken, you should have downloaded this on the other computers. Had all that time.
Crash landed. Move in. We got it.
They're moving in.
To the crash site.
Seemed necessary. Oh. Random grenade throw. Ugh. Oh, my team is winning.
Pod's unstable. Fall back.
I can't hit that V button for the life of me. Alright, let's do this. Controls. Combat.
Alien pod is down. Get there before the hostiles. Hostiles, have a pinch rifle.
Melee.
Crash site is secured.
When I
Radar
don't have
uplink
it.
established.
There we go. Actually.
Enemies have enhanced their radar. We have the crash site. Holy shit, they have a swarmer. Look out.
They have a what? But if he said holy shit first, it's gotta be bad.
We got it. Friendly EMP.
I got one with my melee that time, Ken.
We're picking up multiple heat signatures in the baggage collection. Pods becoming unstable. Dropship, bring in a new pod. Get towards position.
Nice.
We got an alien incinerator. Let's go burn stuff. There now is the way it is. The enemy has the crash site.
Going in.
Let's light 'em up. Hey, get over
Interesting
the
kill cams for sure.
turkey shoot.
You say we're getting Stuttering and freezing. Let's see. I don't think is anybody else seeing that other than that one commenter. Usually we can tell if we're hitting stuttering or freezing. You know, we're not close to our maximum upload at all. Yep, still cool water effects.
Yeah, they got the crash site. You have 60 seconds to turn this around.
And on cue, vacuuming outside.
Reloading!
Ooh. Sorry guys, jump back in the chat.
We got it. Not become volatile. Fall back. Dropship moving in. Trace the path. 3 seconds. We're out of time.
Something's not working. Let's come back fight with new tactics.
All right. Well, that was 3 instances of what was that? Crash Site is the name of that game type. We'll go ahead and let this finish out. We'll play a couple of Hunter, give you guys an idea of what that looks like as well. That actually lets you play as a different character type as well, which is the only one, is the only part in the game that lets you do that at this point as well. It's, you know, like I said, 30 frames per second is where we're going if you joined in late. We're running on a GTX 680. That's what we happen to have in our test bed. And we're getting in between 40 and 45. Everything maxed out, but using TXAA instead of MSAA or SMAA or any other method like that. So let's go ahead here. And we'll do another quick match. This time we'll turn Hunter on, Crash Site off, and we'll see what that's like. This is more of a King of the Hill. One person shows up as a hunter at first, and then every person they kill, everybody converts over. So you can see here the hunters need to eliminate all cell operatives, survive as long as possible as a cell operative to gain XP. Unique equipment. Hunters have thermite arrows, which is nice. So Night Raider, you're saying you're playing on GTX 460 on medium settings, 19 by 12. It runs well. That's good.
Just stay alive. We're
There we
on
go.
our way.
So same map, but a different game type. I don't know how many hunters start off with. Looks like 3.
Reloading!
Stay alert.
A lot of that aliasing noise. Oh! I guess the hunters are more or less kind of permanently cloaked.
You are now a hunter. Stalk and kill all cell operatives. Seconds remaining.
Just back and forth. Oh, okay, here's how I bring up the better map. Alright.
Mission over. They outwitted you.
So 5 rounds of that. But we always start out, I guess 3 random people start out as hunters on each round. I think that's what it is.
The hunters are coming. Don't let them
No,
find
it
you.
looks like just 2.
Changing mag.
That's a lot of aliasing garbage on that. Well, I don't know what to call it. It's not really anti-aliasing.
For your specialist arrows. Hit him hard. You are now a hunter. Roll your radar.
Hunter!
60 seconds remaining. They're here. Hunt them down. Lost a hunter.
Solid copy.
5 cell left. Break them down. Don't let them work together.
I got reading.
4 cells to go. 30 seconds. Failure is not an option.
Witness, take him down. Take some heat off.
2 cells to go. 1 left. The hunt is on.
Nope.
Well done. Cell threat has been neutralized.
I never saw one of them. Is there any secret to seeing the hunters that are semi-cloaked all the time?
Feel them watching. Move! Move!
Anything that I could
Repel the
quickly
hunters.
assess and gain?
I'm getting reading. Come on! Friendly is down! Gonna flush him out! Rock's alarm's doing 8 shit! Gonna flush him out!
90 seconds left.
Nope, don't want to be by myself.
Oh, shit! I got reading! Let's go!
Oh, I bet that is what helps you detect them, whatever they just threw down.
Incoming! I'm getting readings!
He's getting readings? I wish I could get readings. That would be helpful.
Solid copy! Hunter!
1 minute left. Remember your training. Stay calm.
Incoming! Weapon free! Rock's alarm! We got hunters!
Spray and pray? Is that a skill? Oh, no. Apparently not.
5 cell left.
Let's go!
Might as well see what it does.
Seconds left. Come on, you have this.
Oh! See, like, I have no idea what happened. I was looking right in that direction and never even had a glimpse. Well, I was almost the last one to die.
Send them a message they won't forget.
That's something. At least that way I can get points for just being there. Arbiter says look at my map in the bottom left. And they kind of silhouette, yeah.
Track and kill the cell threat. You are now.
Oh, look at that guy. He's covered in leaves.
Okay, just stay
Follow
calm.
him.
We're coming
Oh, that's
to
Knight
you.
Rider.
Watch for hunters. They may already be on their way.
Incoming! Get ready! Hold up. Watch me 60 seconds. Hunters!
90 seconds remaining. Stay alert.
Here we go, come on!
Oh, I just want to be able to see one before I get killed. That's progress in my book.
Here they come! Here they come!
1 minute left.
Uh-oh. See, I heard that. I heard the tone that time, and he was right next to me. What the hell? Oh God!
You are now a hunter. 30 seconds to go. Five cell close. 4 cell left. Eliminate them.
Oh, in my face.
The operatives have survived this hunter assault.
When you are a hunter, they show up in the bottom left map. Well, I don't care if I see the hunters when I am a hunter. It's about the cells.
Work together. Take down all cells.
Incoming!
Ah. Is that in the back? Yeah, it was. Sure enough.
Goddamn hologram! Incoming!
60 seconds left. Take them out.
Fuck, man, here they come!
Did he curse again? He hit me in the face with the shield.
Yeah.
Right in the face. Hopefully surely he won't stand there again.
30 seconds. Failure is not an option.
Well, it kind of is. And guess what? They had me on the team, so might as well shoot at somebody. Even if it's my guy. All right, one more round of
Failed
this,
to
and I think we're
neutralize
out.
the cell.
Ah, ripples in the water.
Jesus, what a cluster.
That's true.
Don't let that happen again.
Oh, was that the end? Need some more work. All right. Well, that's pretty much all we're going to do, I think. I just wanted to give a little bit of an overview there. We did play around with GTX 680, GTX 670, and the HD 7970 gigahertz edition in terms of performance. Didn't do any benchmarking, didn't do anything like that. They pretty much told us that it wasn't going to be an exact thing at this point anyway. And also, we were still waiting on the 13.2 driver from AMD, so we did finally get that. Everything looks pretty good, but yeah, still need some more practice with the game. Visually pretty impressive. I don't, whether or not this will be the graphics card, the GPU killer that maybe we thought it would be, is still up in the air, right? So if they do more tweaking, if the drivers get a lot better, this GTX 680. Playing only at 1080p, but we were playing earlier at 2560 by 1440. It was okay-ish. No, Ken doesn't agree. If I turned off anti-aliasing, and again, this is everything on very high. So if that NVIDIA Titan card happens to be an actual thing, it could be a perfect card for something like this. Maybe if we get our hands on an Ares 2. Which we did not yet, we'll be able to see if that will be the best card for this type of game as well. So check it out. You guys can get in the multiplayer beta of Crysis 3 for free. All you have to do is have Origin. Go to the store, go to the demo section, and make sure you check back soon at PC Perspective at pcper.com. We'll have benchmarks and a lot of testing for when the game is actually released, and expect to see a live stream of the actual single-player campaign as well. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out.